Welcome again to our channel today. I am Oya Benjamin and this is Standard FS. We provide you with videos that help you maximize profit and minimize losses. If you are new to our channel, you're welcome. And to those that are already subscribed, thank you for your trust and your support. Now we are doing what we are doing today is because of your support and we appreciate it. God bless you. In today's video, we are going to be looking at ICT Power of 3 in detail. Let's dive into the video straight away. ICT Power of 3 is always represented with this acronym AMD. Now the A stands for accumulation, and the M stands for manipulation, and the D stands for distribution. What does this strategy AMD or ICT Power of 3 actually stands for? Now, understanding the concept behind this strategy will help you to use this strategy to maximize profit and minimize losses. Now, this is what happens in the market. When the market begins to range, calling the attention of the traders, okay? Now, every of the traders eagerly waiting for the next move of the market. Now, look at it now. There is a breakout that occurs here. The market breaks through the consolidation, forcing or tempting the breakout traders to jump into the market. Some of the breakout traders will jump in at this spot, and some will wait for a retest, okay? Then after the retest, some will jump in. Now, the market will move a little bit to give them the hope that, yes, their trading is doing well, okay? Now, once the market has gathered the enough capital in it to balance itself, weakness is sharp reversal. Remember, if this is their entry, their stop loss should be somewhere here. So the market needs that in a sharp reversal. Why? To liquidate this capital that is invested. Now, once it's liquidated, it has gotten enough capital to balance itself. Now, what will happen? The market will nest back to balance every inefficiency in the market. Then after that, the market will begin to distribute the resources it has gotten from the liquidation. So this is what the ICT Power of 3 is all about, okay? It involves the accumulation. Then after the accumulation is the manipulation, okay? After that, the distribution phase will step in. That is where the profit sharing begins to take place among the people that understand this concept. Now, let's look at another important something here. Where and when should I be expecting the occurrence of this target? Now, there are two criteria or yardstick that I use to spot out when I should be expecting the next ICT Power of 3 strategy occurrence. Okay, number one, a break of structure. Once I spot a break of structure, I should be expecting the market to begin to accumulate again. Okay, and once I see accumulation, I wait to look out for the manipulation stage. Very important. Now, the manipulation is the one that will give you the direction that the market intends going on. Okay, now, whenever the manipulation is above the accumulation, now it gives you the signal that the market will reverse in a downward direction. After the market has been manipulated, distribution is the next step. Number two criteria. Trading sections and time zones are very vital in trading ICT Power of 3. When you come to the chart, you observe what we have been saying. You notice that this is the Asia section, and this is the London section, and this is the New York section. If you look at this chart properly, you will notice what? That the accumulation stage played out at the Asia section, okay? You notice at this point, the market begins to range, to accumulate. Now look at it. This is the opening, the London. Now on the London section, the manipulation place. Okay? The London section, look at it now. This was a breakout, and this was a breakout retest. Now forcing the breakout traders to put a sell position. Okay? Now you see the market went down a little bit to still assure them that they did the right thing. Okay? Now at this point, the market have accumulated enough capital. Now what did you see? A reversal. What is the market targeting? Now remember, once they enter here, if this is their entry point, okay, if this is their entry, remember their stop loss will be somewhere here. So what is the market targeting at this sharp reversal to liquidate their capital? Look at it here. The market came all the way here. I believe at this point, liquidated all the invested capital. Now, you look at it very well. Notice that the distribution, the market came down here, retested to balance this fair value gap, the inefficiency, on the New York section. Okay? Now, after that, the distribution took place properly. So, trading sections, they are very important to understand and master if you must use ICT Power 3 effectively. So, it's either you use the break of structure as a signal to when the next ICT Power of 3 will occur, and you use the trading section to also spot the occurrence of when each of these stages will play out. One of the most frequent questions I get from my students is, now that I've spotted this manipulation, now that I've spotted my accumulation, now where should be my entry point in order to maximize my distribution? There are 3 pointers that you should look out for in the market that determines your entry. Okay? Number 1, you look out for an order block. Number 2, you look out for a fair value gap. And number 3, for those that use candlestick patterns, you look out for a valid candlestick pattern. Once you can be able to spot out this 3 things, okay, it gives you your entering level to maximize. Now, let's look at these 3 methods of entry in this strategy. Now, but before we look out for this, there is something that will give you a signal to when you should enter the. In this strategy, there's what is called intention candle. That is when the market shows in the original direction it has in mind. So where should my intention candle be? My intention candle would be that first bullish candle that occurs after the series of bearish manipulation candles. Okay? Now, if you look at it here, these are series of bearish manipulation candles. Now, at this point now, this is where my intention candle lies. Now, this is the first bullish candle that gives me the original intention of the market. So once I spot this first bullish candle after series of bearish manipulation candle, I should know that the market will be taking an upward reversal in price move. Now, but when I have series of bullish manipulation candle, now I should be looking out for the first bearish candle that will occur after this bullish of manipulation candle. That first bearish candle becomes my intention candle. Now, giving me the signal or the idea that the market will move in a downward direction. So you must wait for the intention candle to form. Once the intention candle is formed, that is when you will start thinking of an entry decision. Now you can see on this place, now this particular candle becomes my bullish intention. Now after this, the next question should be, where will my entry now be? For those of you that like using order block as your entry signal, now you look out for the last correctional wave that occurred before the accumulation was broken. Okay, so here should my entry be. Now, what am I anticipating here? I am anticipating a bullish reversal in price movement. So I should be looking out for my order block at the buy side and liquidity. Okay, now which happens to be here. Now this level here becomes my entry for this trade. Okay, in my last video on order block, I showed you different positions that you can place your entry using the order block. Okay, now you can decide to use the 50 level of the order block for your entry. You can decide to use the 50 and the previous position for your entry, or you can decide to use the weak position for your entry. It is left for you on the one that is suitable for you. Now, for those of you that like using the fair value gap as your entry, now this is where you should look out for your fair value gap. Okay? Now, after the intention candle, the fair value gap that occurs from your intention candle downward or upward, depending on the market trend at that particular time, becomes your entry point. Okay. Now, if you look at this market here, this is my intention candle. Then after this intention candle, I should look out for a fair value gap that is formed after either within the intention candle or after the intention candle. Now, if you look at it now, this is where the fair value gap that was formed. Okay. Now, this point becomes my entry. Now, for those of us that like using a candlestick pattern, where should I look out for my candlestick pattern if I'm using a candlestick pattern as a pointer to my entry? Now, I want you to always look out for your candlestick pattern at that point where there is a sharp reversal, okay, of the manipulation. That is where your candlestick pattern is formed. You look at it there, discover that the hammer pattern occurred here. Also, if you look at it per se, the tweezer occurred here, which gives you a bullish reversal in price move. So our advice, after this pattern, always wait for one or two confirmation before you enter your. But once you have confirmed the accumulation and confirmed the manipulation, and you have spotted out a candlestick pattern, okay, now you can enter your trade and maximize your profit. I believe that you have learned something from this video. In my next video, I'll be showing you how to use a golden strategy called ICT Silver Bullet in maximizing your profit. But before you go, don't forget to hit the subscription button, like this video, share this video so that it will be taught. Above all, turn on the notification bell so that when I post the next video, on this note, say have a wonderful trading day. Bye.